Alright YouTube, it's time to get back into some Minecraft here. This is a seed that starts you off basically right next to a village. I will be keeping it on an easy difficulty. Like I said before, I don't mind the fact that the mobs are on. What I didn't like about harder modes is that you begin to starve relatively quickly, and there's not a whole lot that you can do about it. Even if you're in a village, you have to constantly gather food. I really just, I'm more interested in building and or exploring, honestly, and I can remember when Minecraft did not have hunger. Honestly, I liked that better. Or rather, hunger's fine, but it shouldn't be quite so draconian, honestly. We're gonna need some wood here. We're gonna make a shit shack for ourselves really quickly. Make a shit shack, drill into the ground or into the side of a hill or something. We'll probably have to live in the village first night or thereabouts. We won't have to worry about killing animals for food and then using valuable wood or whatever to cook them. Thankfully. But what I'm going to do in this little survival series is predominantly focus on expanding the village, make a nice wall around it, a fortress, and so forth. I've made relatively massive structures and villages and so forth on survival in the past, but I am a little bit on the rusty side. I realize there are a lot of features that I'm not using that are on the new side and so forth. I really do not care. I don't care about the shield slot, all the enchanting stuff. While kind of nice at first, it got old quickly. It's like on multiplayer survival. Things devolved to the point at which it was little more than people racing. Oh, an apple. Thank you. Racing to get better and better and better enchantments, essentially. And that's all people ended up doing, is basically enchanting themselves to death and then screwing around with each other. I remember when survival was about a little bit more than that at times. And there were servers. It was survival. Technically, there was player versus player or not. It didn't really matter. And then the primary aspect was really economic. I can't remember the server I was using at the time, which I think is now Just Creative, or something along those lines. And I can remember the server on the survival server there. In less than a month, I had made an absolutely massive, not just a dwelling with tamed dogs and everything else, but a literal city, walled and all, fully lit. It had a huge underground area. It was actually great, but unfortunately, they reset the server with an update, and then they scrapped what had been the good server that they were running in favor of something that was basically shit. I've still got a video that shows sort of what I created at the time. I'll keep that for like torchlight and so forth. I realize that there are, you know, shortcuts and shit that you can use. I don't care about that stuff. I'm probably gonna take up ooh, it's a little bit of a dip there. Let's get rid of some of this grass, because when the mobs start spawning at night, I want to be able to actually hit them. A little bit harder when you're hitting through grass. Oh, this is an unfortunate little area here. This is actually a fairly large village. I think I'll build oh, yeah, I don't want to be quite that far from the crops, but if I build it over here, they're gonna move into my house. Oh, this is convenient. I'll build it right by the water side or something. Yeah, that'll work. Make a door really quick here. Need to make some tools. Build that. Build that. And a couple of those will be needed. Might as well have some defense mechanism for now as well. Need all of those. And I believe that on easy mode you don't get fire spread in the traditional sense. What you actually end up getting is if lightning comes down or something like that, it'll only destroy one block, or something along those lines. And if you run out of, if you have full-on hunger, you're starving, you go to half health, which is perfectly fine. I'm just gonna have a literal wooden cabin here. Oh, well, that didn't work. And there's sand around because there's water, so we can put in some windows and so forth. Just, I'm gonna need to go down. I need some ladders here. Well. God damn it. A bit harder with a touchpad as opposed to a actual gaming setup here, but whatever. Plop in a door. Oh, come on. Jesus. Alright. Oh, just to make it at least look halfway decent at first. This is going to be a literal, like I said, a literal shit shack. Now we need stone. Have a little room here. We'll make a furnace, cut a tree down, and make some charcoal, since we're not gonna hit coal right away. Alright. Pop this indoors, preferably. Seriously. Okay, now we need a little bit more wood. Where's the nearest tree? Actually, I think on... Oh, there's a little cave there. Should probably avoid it for the moment being. Probably various nasty entities in there. I'll be back. I think this is easily close enough to the rest of the village to where villagers will probably try to inhabit it. That's okay. Have a little more structural stability here, I think. So we don't look like a... Uh-oh. The sun is dying. Yeah. Probably gonna want to do something about that. Some torches around the general area, try to keep at least some things from spawning in and around our area. I need a torch down here. Well, several, but you know. And zombies, I believe, cannot break down doors unless you are on hard mode. So that's, you know, it's helpful. I don't know why the villagers are still out there. They're fucking crazy. At the very least, we're, let's see. Any bad guys coming out yet? Not quite. Okay, well, I could deal with that. Some roofing material for the following day. Now we're not defenseless, at least. So even that little area of torchlight at least somewhat reduces the danger of being in this area. I actually need to move this away from the ladder, though. Come to think of it, I'll put it on that side. Literally nothing more than a shit shack at the moment. Are you people still out at night? Is this like a special no mob night? Or do I not have it on the right setting? Oh, it's not on peaceful mode. Okay. Oh, yep, villager comes into my house uninvited. I have to teach him who's boss. I'm gonna tear up all your crops and starve your people. I'll make something more sophisticated than that at some later date. No, this isn't your house, dude. Nah, it doesn't matter if we're living in a crap shack. We're basically just in this little shack to mine out resources to build something a little bit more impressive in the future. I'm not seeing any enemies. Oh, I'm seeing a skeleton out there. Oh shit. Now run away, I will save you. Eat your creamy rotten flesh too, yum. Alright, okay. I should have just let you fucking die, but... Rotten flesh. Hi there. I'm eating your compatriots, you know. Shit, I just fucked myself up. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. That's alright. Just hope there's no skeletons around to shoot me off my own roof. Sort of the kind of house I'll be building for the rest of the villagers in the future. Something that's, you know, it's not quite as fucking retarded as what they usually build. Is that dude still there? Oh, he's trying to get the villager. See you there. Go ahead, come closer. I can't reach you. I'm not the best at combat after so long not playing this, but okay. There, we're relatively safe in here. Now then. Oh, I should probably build a few more ladders or something. Yum, yum, yum. Rotting flesh. Fuck it. Zombie meat. Oh, yeah. How wonderful. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Now, is it a big stack or a little one? It looks like it's probably just a little one. Oh well. Sometimes you find 10 at once. Sometimes it's only 1 or 2. It's relaxing Minecrafting. That little popping sound that the blocks make, admittedly, is like a... It's good shit. Ooh, diorite. Don't need that. I hear water, and I don't know if it's the water above me that I'm hearing. Oh. Goody. I want this to at least maintain some semblance of cleanliness. Go down one more level before we lay our torches. Just gonna have a big shaft, basically. Big shaft. Yeah. Also, we need cobblestone anyway, because we're gonna need to make at least a small wall around this village. Otherwise, everyone's gonna get killed anyway, because they're so stupid. Alright. Once we get down to an appropriate level, we'll just connect this with a... We'll just have a stair running around the outside or something like that in the future. When I make my eventual home and have a polished diorite floor, honestly, I think that looks the best. Granite looks pretty good too. Andesite, I'm not big on myself. I don't know if there's any structural differences in strength terms between those blocks. I just go by what looks attractive. I figure if it's got a wall at all, well, I need to exhaust that. If it has any wall at all, it's pretty much safe from the average mob. Endermen can, you know, pick things up and fuck with them occasionally, but there's an easy solution to that. You just have your roof at the right level. That was a weird glitch. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it at roughly this level for right now. Should be enough to have at least a partial wall around. Ah. Thanks. Oh, that was easy. Oh, there's clay there. Where the hell are you going? I don't know what you're running away from. There's nothing there to run from. Okay. I'm getting a little bit hungry here. Let's see what have we got to eat. Ah, carrots. Wonderful. Beets. More carrots. Carrots are easy. Yeah. I always try to replant these things. They're pretty handy. I'm going to kill some of these idiots and roast them up at some point. Alright. So I got the basics of a house anyway. I'm gonna smelt that. There we go. Well, actually, let's put our old tools in there. It is nice to be able to get rid of some of that shit. I need to do a little bit more digging around here. We'll exhaust that. That'll be easy enough. Cobblestone. Oh, do we have, no we don't, okay. We'll need more wood to make a chest at some point. I'm basically just gonna, I'll start with a, let's see, roughly, I'll get more wood or coal or whatever and light it up like a Christmas tree. Having a wall on one side of the village at the very least will make it a little easier to maneuver around. Because that's got water there, nothing's gonna climb over it anyway. Doesn't matter. Oh. Doesn't matter if there's a torch there. I'm gonna have torches there anyway. Yeah. Good enough for now. Oh, land improvement. Drain the swamp. Yeah, that's already somewhat better anyway. Alright, get out of my house, dude. Go. No, get your ugly ass out. Oh, I've already got an iron sword, but it's almost depleted, so we're gonna need another one here. Yeah, we're gonna need more wood regardless. There's a few trees there. And I should be taking like saplings, getting ready to replant them, but oh, there's gravel here, that'll be good. I like to repair their paths just to make the villages look aesthetically more pleasing. Also, if they're uneven, if they're screwed up, golems have a difficult time of maneuvering at times, and that could be a bit of a problem, honestly. Now, let's see, are there any, like, little Hilltop bridges we can chop off here. No, the village is actually remarkably even. Most of the time they're so uneven it's almost unnavigable. This one's pretty good. Oh, I never checked the chest that's in here. Well, that'll come in handy. Yeah. Oh, we can make ourselves leggings too, or some more tools. Oh, flesh. Yeah. Yum yum. Chop this little area out. Not entirely a necessary arrangement. More land improvement. Honestly, we need more dirt than that. We're running low on dirt. My goodness. A terrible issue. There's probably all sorts of good resources. Oh, what the? Oh, that's just an oak tree. At first I thought that was vines or something. We'll also make our own little farm, fenced in area with some cows or something at some point. Let's fill this in and then prepare to make more torches. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And we need a chest. We need a little bit more than that. Oh, actually. That's better. Burn that up. Burn that up. Burn that up. Alright. Be beneficial to have one of those. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. We'll make more sticks as well. Sticks. Don't need these doors. Don't need a wooden sword anymore. I think we'll pop this in maybe. There we go. Plenty of torches. It's actually probably almost enough for the entire surrounding area. Would be nice to have a fence. I can't even remember the recipe for fencing, honestly. Yeah, whatever. Couple chests. We are going to need to expand here pretty quickly. But first, let's get some more stone so we can actually do that, I suppose. Yes, maybe find some more coal, that would be nice. Cook some food. Set up shop, we'll make a little bakery, I believe. Ooh, granite. We'll have granite flooring instead of just diorite. We'll do a patchwork of the two. That'd look cool. Hopefully people can even hear me. I'm not even sure if you can, but let's see. I know I'm trying to exhaust this before I bother using the iron. It's actually a little bit more efficient in my estimation. Just basically tunneling down to lower and lower cavernous levels. Probably break through a cave at some point and die. Be great. Like I said, though, I'm going to extract that diorite and that chunk of granite from the walls. It's not that difficult to do. Literally just dirt block it. I hear a villager upstairs taking over my home because it's nighttime. He may take shelter in it for one more night. I'll chop his head off if he tries it again. I'll put bars on the door and keep you idiots out. Wink, wink, wink. Oh no, it's so dark. Help me, somebody, please. I'll put a farm down here too in the future. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright. It'd also help if we had a ladder to our roof, honestly. Maybe. If you open the door and let mobs in, you're gonna be in big fucking trouble. Jesus. I didn't hear that there was an orgy here tonight. God, get out of my way. Knew I should have burned your village to the ground years ago. I'll just pop out a fucking... I don't need a window anyway there. Yeah. Now if only I had a bow. There, it's no longer a house. Get away from me. See a zombie or two out there. You people are nuts. Just absolutely fucking crazy. Now you're in the dark. What are you gonna fucking do now? Huh? 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 Okay. I got my own little castle. Too bad it's shitty. Look, there's quite a few mobs out there, actually. What the hell are you people fucking doing? Stay on your own side of the river, I'll eat you. That's enough for now. Jesus, getting tired of you people.